Well, y'all just rear back and put your arm around your sweetie and you can pull your shoes off if it's all right with your neighbor. And we're just going to have a big time tonight. Now, fellas, y'all hit all your instruments. We want them to hear us when we get started. All right. Sure do thank you for coming, and I've enjoyed being able to be with you now here. Well, the first song we're going to do is Sadly Good. Bobby, where you going? Can y'all hear me all right, Tez? Okay. Now, y'all, its advantages, though, because you can be driving down the road and get ready to turn in your driveway and you don't even have to turn your blinker on because the man behind you knows where you live. We got a little bit of clay mining going on down there, and we raised a few sweet taters. But about the only other big industry that we got down there is a 400-pound Avon lady. But Gleason is a great place to live. I just love it. And this is one of their favorite songs down there. It's called Bully of the Town. Hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all ready, boys?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, son Steve is ringing. mess with you like a hair and a biscuit, won't it? Hey, now I don't only raise sweet potatoes, run around and pick the banjo, but I also raise hogs. We got any hog farmers out here with us tonight? Ain't too many of them, is there? I heard somebody clapping here. I know how to make a small fortune now. Take a big one and farm with it a couple of years. You can get down low in a hurry. Last Saturday, me and Daddy carried some hogs up to McKenzie to the hog market. We loaded them all up and got them up there, and we unloaded them, run them in the barn. Daddy went in and got his check. We loaded back up the truck and come on home. Well, after we got home, Daddy got to looking at his check and seen that they had shorted him $20. Well, a hair come up on the back of his neck. You don't make much off them blame things anyway, you know, we got to have all the end. Well, anyhow, we got the truck and run back up there. Daddy run into the office and went up to the paymaster. There's a little old bitty gal, about that big around. And he said, "Ma'am, y'all have shorted me $20 on my hog check." And she just smiled and said, "Well, Mr. Snider, last week when you was in here and sold some hogs, we overpaid you $20. And so we could get even up here today, we took 20 off your check and kind of get things evened up between us. And by the way, Mr. Snider, you didn't come running in here last week when we overpaid you $20 with foam running out of your mouth and all tore up." And Daddy says, "Well, I can look over an occasional mistake. But 2 in a row is just too much." You know, it's getting to be income tax time again, ain't it? That's an exciting time when everybody writes out a check and sends it in to Uncle Sam. He just sucks it up like a vacuum cleaner. Don't have a bit more feelings for a fella than nothing. I hope y'all don't do like a friend down at Gleason did. His name's Buddy Robinson. Buddy wrote him a letter to the IRS and told them, said, "Folks, in 1984 I cheated y'all on my income tax, and I hadn't been able to sleep lately. So I wrote you a check for $500. And if I can't sleep, if I still can't sleep, I'll send you the rest later." Now, Buddy runs the drugstore down at Gleason, and he's a dandy. The other day he was going to the bank, and he left his son Rusty in the store to mind it while he was gone. He said, "Now, Rusty, I'm going over here at the bank. I won't be gone long, but while I'm gone, if somebody comes in selling something." Well, he hadn't been gone out of the store 5 minutes till this man walked in, coughing and sneezing, and you never heard such a thing. And he said, "Boy, I've got the house and cough service." And Rusty looked up on the shelf, and he seen they fresh out of Vic's Formula 44. Well, he cut his eyes back down, looked around, run off in the back room, and said, "Wait just a minute." He went back there and looked up on the second shelf and grabbed this bottle and come back out there. It's about the same size as the cough syrup bottle. And he handed it to that man, and that fella just opened it up and killed it right there on the spot and paid Rusty and went out the door. And while he's going out the door, he met Buddy coming back in. That's Rusty's daddy now, the owner of the store. Buddy said, "Rusty, did you sell anything while I was gone?" He said, "Yes, sir, Daddy, I sure did. We was out of cough syrup, and that man come in here wanting some. So I went back here in the back and got some of that stuff in a white bottle off the second shelf and give it to him." Buddy said, "Son, you shouldn't have done that. That's castor oil, and that won't help you cough a bit." Rusty said, "Well, just look at him out there hanging on that pole. He's afraid to cough." Well,
I love your grandchild. Hold up your hand. I love it when they come to see us. I just love for them to come. And I love it when they go home, too. Come in.
That's what you get, buddy, for talking about your grandkids.
That's the old booger man punishing me right there, I'll tell you. Kay's gonna yodel for it. How many of y'all can yodel? Yodeling is easy. Eddie Hill told me years ago that all you have to do to yodel is open up your mouth and let your tonsils backfire. And that's what Kate's gonna do right here. She's gonna sing for you, Cowboy Sweetheart.
I wanna be a cowboy sweetheart. I wanna learn to rope and to ride. I wanna ride on plain old desert, west of the great divide. I wanna hear the coyotes howling when the sun sinks away. I wanna be a cowboy sweetheart, right to life out of the bed. Oh, love, don't leave me. Oh, love, don't leave me. I don't
At our home up in northeast Mississippi before we came to Tupelo, way back yonder, you ain't humming. You better hum. Somebody's off. I think it's me. It's me, it's off. But we used to sing old songs like this right here in G. I'm laying up my treasures in that home above, trusting fully, trusting in the Savior's love, doing what I can for His holy self. I'm getting ready to leave this world, getting ready to leave this world, getting ready for the gates of pearl, leaving my resting God, watching all day and night. I'm getting ready to leave this world, to be a Pharaoh mansion. Jesus said I'll go. If it were not true, I would have told you so. Just a little walking finger here below. I'm getting ready to leave this world. Getting ready to leave this world alone. Getting ready for the gates of pearl. Keeping my record God, watching all day and night. I'm getting ready to leave this world. For that morning we should see Jesus in His land. Coming after you and me, joy there to share. What the joys and that would be when the flames rise. Headed for that jubilee yonder in the sky. What a day of sin, what a day of shining. All that every morning when we all should rise. One day floating, floating hallelujah, floating, bringing our blessed Savior yonder in the sky. He's crazy. That's what she's going to sing for you now.
Mama, I found someone I said would come along. He's a sight so unlike any man I've known. I was afraid to let him in, 'cause I'm not the trusting kind. Now I'm convinced he's heaven sent and must be out of his mind. Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me. In my life is where he says wants to be. I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. Mama, he's crazy. He's crazy over me. And Mama, you've always said, better look before you leave. Maybe so, but here I go, letting my heart lead me. He thinks I've hung from moon and stars. I think he's a living dream. Now there are men, but one like him is few and far between. Mama,